so much for joining us this evening. My name is Joshua Cogswell. I'm Director of University Development for the University of South Alabama. I'm also a doctoral candidate in the Mitchell College of Business. As a staff member dedicated to the advancement of the university's mission, as well as a student in the college, I'm very proud and honored to welcome you tonight to the Mitchell College of Business 50th Anniversary Celebration.
As I think everyone here knows, the University of South Alabama is a relatively young university. I never thought I would be at one that I'm older than the university itself. Formed in 1963 as an institution, through this past graduation, we've bestowed about 86,000 degrees. We have a lot of graduates out there. For such a young university, it's very impressive that our graduates have made a remarkable impact on our region. The reputation of the university rests on the shoulders of its alumni and those who support the institution, like so many of you here tonight.
There's a saying from my book of Faith to Talent, and it's as follows. When you are faced with a decision, make that decision as wisely as you can. Then forget it. The time of certainty never comes. Voltaire said, "Perfect is the enemy of good." I would encourage all of you who can to look into the Matched Scholarship Fund, which says that for gifts of $10,000 or more, I will match it dollar for dollar. And just looking out amongst this crowd and in the school, y'all are looking at one of the blessed people to see cause and effect in my lifetime. Thank you.
Tonight we're celebrating the Mitchell College of Business' first 50 years. The celebration is more than a recognition of the institution. It's a recognition of all those whose lives have gone forward into making the college what it is today. Thousands of students have passed through our doors, and their lives are the result of our actions. As part of that celebration, we recognize a group of individuals whose lives have made a difference. If it were not for these individuals, the Mitchell College of Business would not be who we are. In fact, the Mitchell College would not exist.
What impact has the Mitchell College had on me? Well, I've taught here since 1975, so obviously it's had a long impact on me.
Actually, the College of Business started having an impact on me many years ago when my husband decided that we needed a College of Business in Mobile that would benefit the entire city and have graduates who would go out in the work field and be a tribute to the university, but also be able to have better jobs.
It's remarkable to me to see the number of doors that have opened as a result of my degree. I'm very proud of the fact that I graduated from a business school. I was fortunate to go through the school during a period of time where there were a number of people that were student leaders, and I got to participate in that leadership. Those people have gone on to be leaders in their communities now, both in Mobile and outside the city.
Never in such a short time have I seen cause and effect. The Mitchell College of Business is certainly providing business leadership for this community.
I tell people every day that the College of Business here at South Alabama is where I learned so many basics, and I still use them every day. Pricing theory, marketing, branding, management, asset deployment, just so many things that we talked about in class became real when I owned my own business. And so I literally say, I don't know if there may be a better College of Business somewhere in the world. I don't know what it is, but I don't know what else I would need to know. I learned it here. I got it that I needed to really take my desire and my want to go out and make a business and create something, and that they gave me the skills that made it happen.
First of all, my professional career was created by one course that I took within my senior year at the College of Business. And the course was one that you had to create a marketing product that was either artificially created or something that was out there in the industry. So what I did was I had a very limited experience with an IBM product at that time. And I knew that this would blow everybody's socks off if they understood what this product was. So I introduced a product. Everybody loved it. It was the precursor to word processing. It was one of the very first processors that was out there at that time. When I finished the project, I went and called IBM, which was on Government Street, and I said to them, they loved it. They absolutely, everybody wanted one of them. And so the manager of the office said, would you like a job? I said, well, of course. He says, well, come over and interview. Since you were able to sell that to a whole class of students, you probably would want a job here. And so that's how I started my career with IBM.
I was in the Air Force for 4 years before I went to college. And so the College of Business was a unique transition for me.
I spent 3 years in Vietnam and came to Mobile for a visit and wound up living here. My wife and I have 5 degrees from USA. And having met my wife going to school here on the GI Bill, and her brother-in-law, who I thought was kind of strange, turned out to be a genius, and we founded a company called QMS Inc. and took it public and listed New York Stock Exchange. And that was a direct impact of the MBAs that Jim and I got here in this school.
I got out of the Army in 1969, started school here that fall, and I graduated in 1972 from the College of Business. And right away, I realized the impact because it opened some terrific doors for me. I landed a great job out of school. And not long after, they had me up in Ohio in a management training program, an orientation kind of class. And I felt a little bit concerned and insecure going into that because I knew I was going to be surrounded by people with degrees from well-known schools. Most kids are from Penn State or Ohio State or UCLA or Georgia Tech, places like that. But I realized very quickly in that orientation class I was prepared. And I was prepared to compete, and I was able to position myself and quickly became confident that I was ready to go out and compete in the world. And so that alone probably has had as much impact on me as any other big event in my life. And I'm grateful for it.
Not only did I get a wonderful academic basis for my future opportunities, it provided some other opportunities. I saw that the College of Business was one of those places where not only did they give you the basics of your academic career, but also gave you the opportunity to challenge things as they were currently, to somehow or another not always be satisfied with those things that were just the right answer. The answers of why. Why did we do this? Why did we do that?
Well, the Mitchell College, life is about relationships, and it kind of starts with getting to build those relationships at a young age in high school, and particularly in college. And a lot of the relationships and success and opportunities I've had in life started here at the Mitchell College, both in terms of the school and then the organizations that I belong to, and those have carried really through my life, and it's really provided me the opportunities that I've had over the years.
The Mitchell College of Business has had a tremendous impact in my life. I am a cardiologist by training and was in private clinical practice for many, many years. I treated patients one at a time, and then realized that I thought that in the later part of my career that I wanted to address the healthcare issues that I thought could improve the lives of many, many patients. And I needed the business tools. And I applied to the college, and they thankfully accepted me and got my MBA here just 4 years ago. And I've gone on to take that MBA to become an executive in a publicly traded healthcare company where I can deliver healthcare and healthcare systems to many, many patients.
I think the greatest impact the Mitchell College of Business has had has really been how it's affected our business, my company and my brother's company. My brother was a graduate of the business school here, and we've utilized the resources out of the business school for training of our employees, developing how we do things. We had a lot of management help with Dr. Mays, and we even had the students doing an analysis of our business, of how we could expand business into other markets and doing different things.
When I came here, we had probably 20 faculty, only a few of who had doctorates. Now the dramatic change that we've had to a faculty of over 50, We've got doctorate program, MBA program. We've got an international reputation with where our graduates have gone and what they've done. And
the Mitchell College of Business has given me the most rewarding and satisfying career that I could have ever imagined when I joined academia.
I came here as an MBA student, and I had certainly not intended to go into education, much less higher education. And my first quarter at the time, I met Don Mosley Sr. And after Don Mosley, I met a series of others, but through their teaching and mentorship and personal example, I saw what could be done in a classroom and the impact that it could have on students.
And in fact, I can't get enough of it. That's why I continue to do it after having retired in 2010. I teach my class. I've taught 9,000 students. I've got 9,000 business graduates and others who may be minors whom I've taught, and I continue to do that.
And it has been such a pleasure to work with so many students who love human resources and who have gained knowledge and skill and gone out into the workplace and been so successful.
We're just very proud that the school has our name on it, and it gets better every year, and the graduates are out in the world doing wonderful things, so it makes me very proud.
But South has been the major force in my life that gave me the skill sets and the confidence and the ability to get out and do what I've been able to do.
I'm proud to be a graduate of the University of South Alabama Mitchell College of Business.